what that was, but we do know it's clear he will not be returning this postseason. So that sucks. That absolutely sucks. The Knicks now up 3-1. Two things on that, because I got to get some NBA takes off before I go to France. Number one, just put a pin in this. Series is not over.
Really?
Series is not over. Just put a pin in.
The Knicks have 3 chances
to
close Boston out. You think that they... Well, what's your percent chance the Celtics win the series now?
It's low. I think it's about a 15, probably like a 10% chance. I give him a 10 to 15% chance. But Joe Mazzulla is a maniac. And that team lives and dies by the three-pointer, and they know how to get them off at a high clip, and they have a bunch of guys that can hit them confidently and have done so in big games. That's how they won the championship last year. And just quite honestly, as gritty and as strong and as not deep, but those top 6 guys that the Knicks have, as good as they are, they can be had. They went the whole regular season without beating any of the top teams in the NBA. And as great as Tatum was last night, the Celtics are going to go into Game 5 at home knowing that they're going to be Tatumless. I believe they're, 5-point favorites on Hard Rock Bet to win? They get Game 5 at home. I'm just saying, I want to put this on record. I'm just saying they still have a good chance. They got a chance to make it out of the East still without Jayson Tatum, and that's not a knock at him. That's an ode to how strong they are. It just sucks. If Kristaps Porzingis was healthy, it would be a totally different story as well. That would raise the percentage a little bit, but I still got a little bit of faith in those Celtics.
Yeah, watching the end of that third quarter where Tatum was more than healthy, he was perfectly fine, and I thought something looked off, and it was confirmed when someone went back and watched the tape. The Celtics passed the basketball 0 times on their last 5 possessions of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Just dribbling the ball, and chucking up a 3. How? That's not sustainable.
It's not.
And you would think that a master tactician, a basketball kind of sicko like Joe Mazzulla, it wouldn't happen under his watch. If it was a motivator, a coach that you're there for the intangibles, that would kind of make sense. You let the ball players play ball. You get them hyped up for their game. But Joe Mazzulla does not seem like that type of cat, and it did happen under his watch.
Yeah.
The fully healthy team.
The Timberwolves are going to finish off the Warriors tomorrow night. The Knicks are not going to finish off the Celtics tomorrow in Boston. I think the Celtics are going to be galvanized by this. Now, again, we're talking about a team that has withered in big moments before. I feel like it's going to be a blowout one way or the other. That's my only guarantee for Celtics-Knicks tomorrow night. It ain't going to be close. It's going to be a blow. Either the Celtics going to blow them out the water or they're going to roll out there flat and let the Knicks steamroll them. It all depends on what kind of heart these guys actually have. Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford, Drew Holiday, Peyton Pritchard. You were the 6th man of the year candidate for a reason. How much heart do you have? How much will do you have to play in honor of Jayson Tatum? Your finals MVP is still out there. I still think the Celtics can be the better team for 3 straight games, especially since they're going to have 2 of them at home. Series is not over. Timberwolves Warriors, that thing's been over with. The Warriors lost that series when they punted on Game 5 against the Rockets because of the extra mileage that they put on the veterans like Steph Curry, and that's why he comes out in Game 1 and he ends up falling over himself and being out for the playoffs with the hamstring injury. He ain't coming back. That series is going to get in tomorrow night. Celtics, I think they extended.
Now, I'm going to refer to you here. How much different is this Celtics team than the Celtics team that was down 3-0 to the Miami Heat, came all the way back to force a Game 7?
Well, the biggest difference in those two teams is the presence of Drew Holiday, but Drew is not he doesn't look as good as he had the past year with the Celtics. Remember that was 2023 we're talking about, the year the Heat went down, or they went up 3-0. Celtics won 3 straight, and the Heat won Game 7 when Tatum went out early, or at least he got hampered early. This Celtics team is not as good as that team, but their ceiling can somewhat match that. Not with Tatum out, though.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think Drew is the X factor here.
And I think the Knicks are a better team right now than the Heat were that year. I'll be honest. That's what I see right now.
No, they weren't. No, they're not.
I don't know. I'm seeing them make the Celtics tap out in this game. Even without a Tatum injury, they were the better team.
The Knicks this year is not better than that 2023 Heat team. Jimmy Butler was out of this world. Better than Jimmy Butler's postseason. I know y'all are all caught in the moment with Jalen Brunson. Butler's peak in his postseason runs with the Heat greater than what Brunson gives you because of what he also was on the defensive end. Even his offensive outputs were stronger than what Brunson has done. Don't get it twisted. So I feel what you're saying. I get it. People are caught up in the hype. Trust me and believe me, I am not sealing the coffin on the Celtics just based off of that injury. I can't do it, won't do it. Quickly, a Baptist Health